A mega base is usually characterized by being, well, mega. So what happens if you restrict a group of builders into blending all of their ideas into one massive city? A chunk is only 16 by 16 blocks each direction, which isn't a lot, so we're going vertical, baby. This build is actually a community event for the launch of my brand new creative server that you can join right now. Just head to the Discord link down below and maybe subscribe while you're down there. Hang on a second. Begin! Go, go, go! You can build whatever you want, but you have only one chunk. Starting off, we've got a small structure. We're preserving nature already. The sacred tree. All right, well, we'll see where this goes. I wish I brought my throne a little higher up, because right now, I don't have the best view. I can just look at the sacred tree. This is what people will spawn into when they start building on the .hivemine server. We've advanced out of the Stone Age, and we're up to the, I don't know, the magic age, the space age, the weird veiny log stage. I don't remember that in nature. I like the angles on this. It's like more of an organic shape immediately placed on top of this. The glass work is continuing around the side. Ooh, big one for me to, is this for me to look into with my throne? I appreciate the thought. We've already got this massive structure with like proper detail work and the shapings of some other stuff super duper quickly. Oh, look at this up here. This is so cute. LED tower viewing platform. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Dropping all the way back down, there's already a staircase going up here with this nice like chiseled statue work and stuff. This is crazy. Yeah, definitely a more weathered and lived in place. Someone has just plopped their cottage on top of this tower. They saw the medieval and then like the almost futuristic and were like, yeah, I could live here. It's a fixer-upper, but it'll do me. This part here I'm most interested in because it's flat out gone, no, this is where the roof is, guys. This is where the roof is. We'll extend into the tower, but it just means the entire rest of this tower's weight is going to be on this one section here. What other styles can we go through? Can we get, at some point, we have to do this immediately, can we get steampunk and cyberpunk going to, you know, represent the videos that I've already made on the channel? If Elodie reads this, she must jump 5 times in real... 3, 4... Oh wait, people are going down. There's a basement. This is so cool. Look at this. We've got the supports and some scaffolding coming out. It's telling a story of like, this was actually built and someone decided to build something on top and someone moved in and then another company was like, hey, I want to build here but I can't because there's a castle turret in the way. So I guess I'll just use scaffolding. I love the horse on the roof as well. It really brings together the aesthetic. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm describing it in terms of like a fictional world, but that is basically what's happening. I think the number one thing this tower needs is to look so unstructurally sound. We just need it to like flow in and out, tapering. One point just needs to be like balancing on this like a 3x3 build that's like a tiny stick in the middle and then expands back out. Just make it look incredibly broken. I think the scaffolding is already doing that. This is a great addition. What's happening with the basement area down here? Oh, creepy is what's happening. Flooded is what's happening. We may have a leak. I'm sure it's fine. You can patch this up. Even if you have to tackle around a medieval castle randomly popping up in the middle of your build, you could just patch it up. It is a mishmash, but that's what makes it so cool, because it's like so many different people, and it's the unique problem solving that you get from that, of like this whole scaffolding is exactly what I'm talking about, and it complements both of them by just making it more interesting to look at. Someone else can continue below. Just built this on top and then leave it for everyone else to continue. Oh, this is my apartment. Am I allowed to decorate this then? Should I build onto the structure? Okay, well there's a horse in my bed now. Alright. I would like a diving board. You guys have to work around this to try and incorporate my pool. There we go. That's my lovely little place. And we can diving board down and check out what's going on down here. Whoa, the crane is craning in another building. Look at that, the house is being moved in. Look at this, this whole steampunk area is coming along so well. The basement is Creepy. Oh, look, we've got some cargo being placed here, some fuel that's burning. This is looking great. I love the fact that we've immediately gone from this larger build, goes to small, and then it has to go out with scaffolding again to this larger area, and then immediately pincers into just the crane. It's like this steampunk build is incredibly selfish with its space, because it's built on top of this so wide, and then immediately given the build above it the least amount of room to work with. Look at the chimney on the castle build. It's just pouring smoke out onto the scaffolding and then burning it through right next to the fuel. This will go well, I'm sure. I've got the best room in the house, really. I've got all this I will say, if this was my commute up and down the building to get to my apartment, that might be a little annoying. And also, seeing how unstructurally sound everything is resting on, it's a little scary to be up here. But in terms of view, I just get this open top window, I get the sunset, I get my diving board down into the rest of the build. We are open. HD's honey shop. Hello. Could I have some honey? Morning. Oh look, the honey's dripping down off the honey shop. It's being pumped out with a big pipe. That's so funny. Origin of the sacred tree colorized. Wow, you look so much younger in this photo. The smoke of the chimney is moving up and like pushing up against this build to hold it suspended there. That's so funny. That is like the ultimate, what I was speaking about earlier, with it all being on one thin one block area. And not even just a one block area. That's not even a block. That's like gas. This is very cool. Oh, so it's like a little cove in the side. We've gone so far through different build styles and aesthetics to the point where we haven't even reached a build style. We're no longer at architecture. We are at landscaping. This is fully just a cliffside with a building placed on top. And this modern aesthetic, this is really cool. This is like classic Minecraft, where you have like the terracotta along the side with big paneling. Modern Minecraft house. Oh look, the smoke has really gotten an upgrade with glasswork here, so it's no longer the cobwebs. But this is very cool. I assume that all of the builders that came here and settled here with all of their magnificent structures only came here because it was the site of the sacred tree. This ancient temple has sat here for thousands of years, and they just plonked on top because, you know, sacred ground, it brings good luck. Oh look, you can see the steampunk area's got a bunch of pipes on this side now, windowing. Wait, it's got an interior, and this whole, oh, it's like an alchemy setup. This is so cool. We have got a pirate wreck, a modern day house, and a temple of a park sat on top of some smoke. That's so funny. Oh look, the rocket ship, it's taking shape. It's properly flying up. Oh look, changing it to my colours. Beautiful, beautiful. You know, I'm starting to like this server. Everyone's building things specifically tailored to me. No, not allowed red on my spaceship. It has to be purple. No, I take it all back. I take it all back. Please. I don't, no. Oh, look at this. The whole interior for the viewing area is coming into shape, and we've got some nice light fixtures with the fluorescent lights. Food vending machine. Oh, I get a carrot. Now I can look out at the sunset whilst enjoying a nice meal. This is almost like cyberpunk with like a hologram. If you go near it, you hear the vroom, vroom, vroom of the future. Right next to the fossil fuels being pumped out of this guy's chimney. Can we see the view from my throne? Let me sit down on my mayoral throne. Yikes! Vertigo, anyone? There's a secret in the basement. There's a secret. There's a secret. I can't get in the secret. I'm not good at video games. I'll build something in the secret room. But you guys have to promise to keep it a secret. Alright, YouTube viewers, I'm not going to show you what's in there. You gotta go explore the build yourself on the server to find out what I put in there. Oh, look at this. Oh no, the armadillo. Is this armadillo juice being pumped down onto the boat? That's unfortunate. Oh, there's the classic Sky Island. A failed cobblestone generator. It's the obsidian. Oh, look at this. The gradient work here to like almost add weather damage into the inset of the chiseled areas. Got the stained glass windowing. Got these really cool shapes with the end rods being used as a frame. And then we move up to this really aesthetically beautiful, very weathered and lived-in structure here. The vegetation used here is really cool, with like almost the moss creeping up, and then the interior as well, really cool. And then we move up to scaffolding, holding up this giant and magnificent steampunk base that is full of just little knickknacks and tons of detail. We've got the boiler here. I love this as a banner pattern to fill up these pipes with steam. Up through this cyberpunk sort of banner here, with more of a rustic aesthetic inside it. The tuff used in the back to gradient between the lighter and the darkers to show the shadow work sort of artificially being created under this inset. With the same thing happening underwater with these wood blocks is brilliant. We move up to the modern stuff, which is, it just screams old Minecraft to me. You know, the old Minecraft builds that used to, like, you get tutorials of these. But it's super cool how it's like in these little segments with all the rooms being placed in, and you get to see all of the interior work. Brilliant. Up to the temple with the big bell, and it sort of continues the medieval aesthetic down there and adds to it with these big swooshy shapes. I think that's very cool to contrast the modern area with suddenly having a lot more like external details. We've got a giant bee being created, and like a ladder going up to a skyblock, up to some UFOs, and into orbit. I mean, if that isn't the coolest house ever, I don't know what is. And the creepy basement that we will explore now. Let's go past the creepy ritual down through these clinical halls. And yeah, an obelisk in the basement. That's exactly what I want in a home. It goes even deeper into this area down here. Do you have to go through the water caverns? Down under the flooded areas? It's actually just quite nice. Under the... Do you guys know that there's a ritual site above you? It's a little concerning. Welcome to the 2012 room. Before we go up this thing layer by layer, I wanted to thank you for watching this long. I've got a goal to hit 10k by the end of the year, so if you're enjoying, there's plenty more videos I have planned for this server. Speaking of which, as I mentioned at the start, this tower is just the spawn area of what has already become an incredible community server, open for you to share your building passions. So I implore you to check it out down below and join in on the fun. Currently it's only for Java, but I'm looking to add Bedrock support down the road, and all skill levels are welcome. Without further ado, let's check out the final build. So we start at the very bottom. We've got the turtle who's carrying the entire base on its back. Then we move up to the back rooms. There's the back rooms. It's the sponge rooms. The sponge rooms are here. Even further, we go to the 2012 room. Then we're up at the scary ritual. We've got the ancient temple, to futuristic, to high fantasy, to scaffolding, to steampunk, to cyberpunk with some rustic in there. Then we go up to pirates, then up to modern. Then we go up to this temple, to the gardens, to the tree house, to the sky, up to space. And that is what I call a pretty cool town to be mayor of. And speaking of being mayor, guys, I'm expecting rent from all of you now, actually. So if you wouldn't mind just